Hey, what's up? We're back. Just wanted to jump in here again and cap the night. So we've been doing 2 videos. I'm trying to do 2 videos a day. Last night I didn't get to go do any videos, so I'm really excited to go back on today. And I've been focusing more on the Instagram account, trying to use that as my marketing vehicle. And I hope all of you guys are doing the same thing, and you should, because it's free. So on that note, I was coming from work and I was on a commute, and I was listening to the late great Wayne Dyer. Have you seen him other videos? Excuse me. I listened to a lot of his audiobooks. I'm reading the next book, hopefully finishing it, probably starting it this Saturday, and it's called The Erroneous Zones. So I was listening to the audiobook today, just a couple of things in it, and as I was listening to it, something popped up, and as I'm battling through my self-doubt, my fears, and all these emotions that come up when you're really trying to dig into your purpose, I found he comes up with a statement about one of the biggest fears we have is that people don't self-realize or self-actualize or don't follow what they're supposed to do. Is they have the fear of the unknown, and that was very that resonated with me so much, because I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know where my business is gonna go. I'm not sure what avenue is gonna open. I'm not sure what opportunities is gonna open. I just know I'm following the first steps and following. I changed my course of action and I'm going towards it because this is like a vision I have, not knowing if it's gonna be great or it's gonna fail. But at the same time, I'm still moving forward, and sometimes I do have a little bit of fear. And I was wondering if you guys can relate, because if you have a business, you have a fear of like failure, and the fear of not being enough, and the fear of whether your vision, whether it's actually attainable, or whether it's actually that you can actually bring value to the world. And I hope you guys can relate to that, because every entrepreneur has that fear, I think. And the difference between the entrepreneurs and the people that don't follow it is the reason why they call them entrepreneurs, because they go against their fears. And before, I feel like the word wasn't really magnified, but I think the word entrepreneur has a bigger meaning to it, because it's a lonely direction. You're the only one that believes in your visions, and you got to battle your own fears, because it's not normal. It's not the regular. It's not the safe path. It's unknown. Nobody knows. You're creating your own path. You're creating your own value, and you're creating your own, I would say, destiny. And that is, at the same time, is exciting. It's super exciting because everything's new, but it's fucking scary. Sorry for the language, but it's really scary because you don't know what's on the other side. You just follow your intuition and you're going with what's next, and it's like you're guided by this inner voice. As I think we all have that moment that we're like, how am I doing this? Where did I start this from? And everything just kind of synchronizes step by step, And all the entrepreneurs that are watching this, I think, hopefully you guys can relate, because I know everybody in the beginning has that type of fear of the unknown, right? Not only, in my other videos I discussed the fear of what other people think, the fear of not being good enough, but the fear of the unknown is another one that I think creeps up on us a lot more often than we would like. And I try to use it as an exciting, like, instead of being scared of it, I get excited because think about it. I mean, the way I've been living, or most of us have been told to live our lives, is everything is scripted, or in a way everything's already planned out. Like, you have the career that has a certain career syllabus, I would say, like a school script, that you go to certain classes, you get your degree in that, you do internships, then you start a couple of years, you do a beginner, then you become an apprentice, then you become a master, I will say an intermediate, then you become a master, and then this is how you become. Certain careers have already a path for it because they've been done before. So it's kind of like a lot of stuff is already there, and it's kind of not really much you can change. But if it's unknown, you are going at you're changing stuff as you go. Like, you're not there's no steps. Nobody knows how to do things. You're doing what you learn. You know, you come, all right, this failed. You pivot. You're pivoting. You know, you're moving left to right, left to right. It's never that straight line. You might have to go back, start again, because now you have to reassess. Maybe something's not working out. But it's really exciting, this journey, you know, but at the same time, you know, every day I get the fear of the unknown, because I can't really tell when somebody asks, hey, what are we going to do here? I can't really tell you. It's just something that I want to do. And we're going to go ahead and move forward. And I think a lot of you guys should take note. I think, you know, would you rather want to be in a fixed career, in a fixed job, or would you rather have something that you can always create, come in and bring your own ideas, your own art interpretations? Everything's on you, you know. I quoted today on Instagram, it starts with you and it ends with you. That's pretty much this journey. You are the one that sets it on fire, and you're the one that tears it down, because you're your own worst enemy. It's you versus you, as I saw somebody else posted today. It's nobody else against you. It's just you. You think there's competition. There's too much to go around. You know, it's mostly just your head, in your head, and the most successful entrepreneurs that I've seen, they practice daily on working on their mind. So this is why I do a lot of research on the mind. I read a lot of books, and people are like, oh, what do you? I feel like I'm so fascinated by the mind and how you have a choice to change it. I didn't understand this until about, I would say, a year ago. You know, I didn't understand that the mind, it's already wired from your young age, and you have to when you become aware, which self-awareness, you understand that it's up to you to, when those thoughts come up, you're like, oh, all right, this is old me, this is who I am, or who I was, I need to change that. So you kind of have to, like, it's like a practice, you know, it's practice. It's like mindfulness. I read a lot of books on mindfulness. Mindfulness is awesome. If you guys get a chance, pick up some books on mindfulness, because you have to really, really meditate and sit down with yourself, and your thoughts come up, and then you see what is not really helping you, what's not really helping your life, what's not giving you a productive and also a happy realization in your world, like where you're supposed to be, like who you're supposed to express yourself. A lot of the time I see a lot of people that are not happy, or not that they're not happy, but they're kind of like they're like giving up on life. I feel like, because they feel like they don't have anything else they can do about it. They feel like they're stuck. You feel like you're trapped, and you have to do whatever you're doing for the rest of your life, and it's like, it's scary. Now that scares me too, you know, to do something. The reason I started my journey was because I was trapped, and I felt like, damn, I can't see myself in this job, this dead-end job for 25 plus years, and do this every day with no type of creativity, no type of input from my end, and not knowing, well, knowing my obviously you got your benefits, good pay, but it's the same mundane task every day, and I felt like I wasn't being able to create stuff. And I think we're all meant to create things. I'm a big believer. Today I promote a lot of my friends on Instagram, and I feel like we should all do is, all your friends that are creative artists, singers, photographers, web developers, speakers, all these guys that are doing things they love, personal trainers, they're doing the things they love. And it's funny because most of my friends, when I'm around those friends that are doing what they love, they have a different vibration, you know. And people talk about we all vibrations. They give off this vibe that is like, it's always positive, they're always light, they're relaxed, because they're doing what they love. Now when you come to me or somebody that's doing a job you don't like, you kind of have the positive vibe, but you can still go with that vibe that you're like, you know, you're just a low vibration. You're not really emitting the best of you, and people feel that, and I feel that all the time from other people. So imagine what they could feel from you. So be aware of that. And if you're feeling like you're stuck or you're trapped, this video is for you. You know, I was in the same boat. You feel like you're trapped and you have nothing else to offer to the world, and you have no way out. And my advice to that would be, do what I'm doing. Like, just try stuff, you know, make videos, make content, work on social media, just start stuff. I mean, I know it's scary to put your stuff out there, and it's scary to be vulnerable, I would say, but What else is there? What else are you gonna work for another 30 plus years in a job you hate? Just go ahead and have fun with it. I'm trying to have fun with it. I'm light. I'm here. No script, no editing, just me talking my thoughts. And again, we all have our own way of communicating. We all have our own way of, my looks. I have a lot of, we all self-conscious in a certain way we look. My nose, my I wish I was, a taller. Like, we have all these negative, defeating beliefs, and that's what holds us back a lot, because we feel like we're not worthy of whatever it is that you see somebody doing. So for me, my turn was, I was watching a lot of these guys doing great stuff on YouTube, podcasters and all that stuff, and I've consumed so much. I said, I'm gonna start producing. So here I am. I'm producing. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I don't know if the audience is gonna be resonating with me, but my goal is to get the audience that's out there, that has the potential, but they're listening to their voices in their head. I battle with them every day, so I understand where they come from. Awareness is critical. We have to understand why they're coming up, and how can we not avoid them, because you have to. If you avoid them, it's worse. We have to be able to accept them and add new ones. Accept them and add new ones that are going to be productive. So, like, for example, when I have the fear of the unknown, I turn it over, and I believe Mel Robbins, the 5-second rule author of the book, she's awesome, by the way. You gotta check out her page too. She has the 5-second rule, and hers is like, you use fear as excitement. So in that 5 seconds, she goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you get excited of whatever you're scared of right now. Whatever you're gonna do, you jump on, make a video, whatever it might be. So your fear goes away for that 5 seconds, and you jump into whatever it is you have to do. Whatever it is you have to do and you've been procrastinating, that's probably a good method. Look up the book, 5-second rule. So my cap for tonight is a lot of the stuff that hold us back, or anybody else, me definitely, is the fear of the unknown. The fear of being successful. It sounds crazy, but there's a fear to it, because we're in life, in society, we're conditioned that success has a price, or has to be like, you're gonna be trading things in for success, and it's not like that at all. That's a fear-based mentality. We have to be positive and state that we are deserving of that, and we have all of our answers are inside of us. And I'm gonna preach that to all my videos, because all of these videos that I make is coming from inside of me. There's nothing guiding me. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of articles, podcasts, and I think all of that is great and it helps you, but you're the one bringing your content. You're the one creating it. All the famous editing tech type of technology cannot make your content any better. It might look nice, but it's not going to be of value. So find how you can add value and just be yourself, and you guys have a good night. Take care.